Here this evening. First offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Biggio's there to make the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Next, it'll be Paul Goldschmidt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Yadier Molina comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Ryu's ready. Here it is. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Line hard, deep into left. Gurriel finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Ready now is Lourdes Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Jays, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch his team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now, and it's fouled away. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 0-1 pitch.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Ready with another 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now that's popped up. Arenado in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Randall.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Arenado's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Tommy Edman. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't. He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Another 1-2 delivery. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second, right to him. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
Next, it'll be Dylan Carlson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way. Turned on down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next, here is Austin Dean. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Ryu gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2.
1 ball.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Up next is Danny Jansen, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Number 9.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The pitch.
That's ball 3.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waits on deck. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. Fouled away. Belted high and deep into right center. Carlson is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The third baseman, Vladimir.
Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this will be fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Outside, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Bottom of the second here with no score. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
3-2 pitch. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First pitch of the AB on its way. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Dean is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in is Edmundo Sosa. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. A 1 pitch on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ryu steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. Paul DeYoung is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
The 2-1 home.
Ball 3. 3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Stepping up is Joe Panik.
Leading up for Toronto, the designated hitter, Joe Panik.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
So one away in the Toronto third. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So now here is Bo Bichette looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball one. Panic on third with 2 out. A ball and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he fouls this one off. Still 2-2. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So here is Paul Goldschmidt. He bounced out last time up.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he chased it in the dirt. Jansen corrals it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. And a ball, 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 balls and a strike to Molina.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And another foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. Two down, no one on base, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Ryu gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
0-1 count, the pitch.
Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. It's in there, and the Cardinals look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box, Dylan Carlson, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 2-out double left stranded. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this.
Yeah, trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
The second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
First offering. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fouled off. The next 0-2.
Count 1 and 2.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Fouled away. Hit in the air out to center field. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
Now batting.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1.
Count 2-1.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Skied down the left field line. Dean will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Blue Jays go down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0.
It ain't no surprise. A full moon sits in the sky. You better watch your...
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off for the
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The left fielder, number 0.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Austin Dean will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
At the plate, Edmundo Sosa. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. A 2-0 count to the Redbirds' designated hitter. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So one down with a pair of runners aboard, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lays off 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hot shot toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The third baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Nolan Arenado. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Popped him up. Tellez moving to his left. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Cards strand a couple. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-0 home. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Another full count pitch home. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping in once again is Rowdy Tellez. A winning run is at first base. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's ready now. The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Misses, ball 2. Guerrero on at first, nobody out. A curveball hit right back at him. One there, on to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Joe Panik, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into his windup, the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch on its way. Here's the 0-1. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, catcher,
Yadi Molina digging in now, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3.
Next up, Dylan Carlson. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ryu comes set. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Arenado at second. Edman on at first with 2 down. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
2-2. Here it is. Pitch is popped up, and that's going to land foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Cards strand a couple. We are still scoreless. And stepping in, Marcus Semien. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play as the potential winning run tags from second. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now it'll be Lourdes Gurriel. Oh, they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Here's the first pitch to him. Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
2-0 count, the pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Three-two pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Gurriel is retired. 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at third, so the best he can hope for is a no decision. Genesis Cabrera, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. In now, Bo Bichette. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Men on third with 2 down. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Blue Jays held in check, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to the plate, here is Austin Dean. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
You got to tip your hat to some great pitching out on the mound and some exceptional defense. It has really made this an absolute tough game to score any runs in, but the bottom line is
this one gets through, and that could bring in a run. He'll come home with it. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Joel Paez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. At the plate now, Edmundo Sosa. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Next up is Matt Carpenter. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-0 count. Here it is. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. And that's the second out. Digging in will be Paul DeYoung. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Two outs here with a runner at third. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here's the payoff pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left.
I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base.
Now at the plate, here is Kevin Biggio. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Jordan Hicks takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
He's set and the pitch. Rendell Grichuk stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? Two pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Now the 2-0. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he fouls this one off. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check?
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So now to the plate, Danny Jansen, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bichette at third with two away. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Able to protect the plate with two strikes, and he'll see another one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Fouled off. He's set. The 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. The set and the 2-2. And he'll check his swing here. Did he go around? Yes, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Genesis Cabrera claims the win out of the